I do, yes. Today we are recreating sea glass, and I know we've gone to the beach and found sea glass. Have you ever collected sea glass?
Yes, they're exquisite, and my little girl loves to collect it.
It reminds me of when I was little, and I used to visit my grandma in Florida, and I'd go, searching the beaches for this glass. But technically, sea glass is glass that's gone into the sea, into the ocean, has washed up on shore, and from the wind and the salt air and everything that happens to it. Yeah, and so after years, it turns into something that's kind of soft. Like this is almost it when it starts out. It's just a regular piece of glass. Over the years, it gets kind of frosted and soft to the touch.
And different colors, too.
Yes, and you see all sorts of different colors. And, well, Mark, I know you didn't grow up by the ocean.
No.
So
We had heat waves, no wave waves.
You had corn glass.
Corn, yeah.
Corn glass.
Different. But this is a way you can get sea glass if you live not by a beach.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Well, show us what you did earlier today.
All right, I got started earlier this morning, and we just took these are dollar store vases, some food coloring, and Elmer's glue. Yes, that is how easy this is. You can actually raid your kids' book bag and make this happen in your house. So I took the food coloring in the glue and just mixed it up, and I kind of played around with the colors, and you can see I have a few different colors here, but I wanted to make like a teal or aquamarine. I put those together, and then depending on what you're doing, since I want to use this one as a vase, I'm doing this on the outside, because the inside, if you use glue, it's going to wear away. So do that on the outside. Same with this one. I'm doing it on the outside. This I actually just took glue by itself. I think I had a tiny, tiny bit of glue in there. And here's another one. If you want to create shapes, you definitely can. I used painter's tape, went all the way around. This is not hard to do, but it's kind of fun. It kind of gives that sea glass almost a little designer feel to it. I painted in between there, and I made this one a little more light. I wanted it to be really, really light.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of a sea
Beautiful.
green. Yes, so went all the way around, and then now, those are my three little things. Yes, I'm going to take this off, and this is the one that I just used, just a tiny bit of blue.
This one?
And you can see. So then you take this off all the way. Actually, can you pull those other two off while I get started on the next part? So, and you can see behind me what I've done here. I played around with some different blues, some greens. This I added lace to. I found whatever we had in the craft room, and I thought this could be a great way to make these look a little cooler. Oh, very nice.
Do you do this with your kids,
Yes.
ADINA?
You know,
Or do you craft at all? I don't know what you're
No,
We're putting her on the spot right
I
now.
dyed Easter eggs.
Good.
Oh,
There you go.
what year?
Good.
This year.
Can you hold that in place for me?
Sure.
So everything that I've used here, I've typically gone with the sea glass gems, and this I had a key from a segment I did a while ago. So I thought if you wanted to doll these up a little bit more, these can hold candles, they can hold water for flowers. So, and then I put a key in the front of that. I put jewels in the front of this one. This is an old necklace that I had, and I thought it might be kind of cool around here. I don't know. Does it look too much like a necklace?
No, it looks beautiful.
And I think
you can put flowers that picks up the hue of that color in there. It's beautiful.
Sure.
Exactly. And since it is glue, I mean, it's just, if you go back to school with all of us, and if you have glue, you can wash it off with water. So how to clean these, you just want to dab them off. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to cut this off here. Or if you know that it's going to be in a high traffic area, you can just do it on the inside. If you're not going to be putting water in it, do it on the inside, and then the outside stays really.
I'd fill them up with candy.
What would something like this cost if you were to get it at a store like a
sea glass is very expensive. It's about $50 for a nice vase, and these are dollar store vases. And then the glue, well, it's glue. I stole the glue.
Make your own glue.
I borrowed
how much you
the glue.
value your relationship with your children.
With your children,
Damn
Yes.
it, my kids,
But it doesn't take much. So if you were starting from scratch, you went to the dollar store, and then you got the glue and you bought the food coloring, it would be about $5.